Hello there, and now it's time for something completely different. Welcome back to Forza Motorsport 7. Today I'm going to be doing a race build on the Jeep CJ5. So last time we did a Porsche 928 GTS and that was successful. Now we're going to do a CJ5 and this is probably going to be very unsuccessful. So the story for this one is I've had this one penciled in since I did a race build of the Jeep or Wagoneer in Forza Motorsport 6, and it turned out the Wagoneer is actually a really good car. Now, the Renegade was penciled in to do this because I wanted to see if another Jeep could be very good. And then this car tried to kill me. You might remember on the Top Gear track, I have a video of it uploaded on my second channel and might upload it here as well. This car did indeed try to murder me quite horrifically. So I wonder if it's going to do the same now when we put some upgrades into it. So, is it E275 from standard? I think it is, because this did go around the Top Gear track, as I said. Right, I'm thinking B class, because I don't really want to take this to A. Maybe C class, again, it sort of depends how the PI flies. But before we do anything, let us stick race tyres on it, because my god, do I want race tyres. What tyre widths? 235s on the front, I'm assuming, because it's all-wheel drive. Yep, 235s on the rear. Oh dear. Right. Aero. Ooh, this car actually has some body mods. We can have the... This is your car on weed. Fantastic. Right, I want those. They add so much weight. I don't even care, though. Weight might actually be a good thing on this car. How does that work? Why is the spoiler that... I don't know. Yeah, that's a glitch. Right. What's that doing? Oh, it's just coating the wheel arches in nothingness. I mean, that improves drag, so we'll have that. This car needs to go fast. That's what it needs to do. Right. Engine swaps. I'm terrified. Ooh, okay. That was something I wasn't expecting. Okay, so we can have a Jeep with a Nissan V6, a BMW i6, or a V8. I'm sorry to be sacrilegious, but I really want to try one of these two. The BMW is lighter. The Nissan will give me more room to work with, so I'm going to go for the Nissan engine. Ooh. Was not expecting to get a Nissan power plant in this car, but there we go. Also, I do like how the PI has creeped vastly. Yes, there we go. We do need the lowered suspension on this one. Oh, roll cage, that'll be important. Yes, it gives us a proper roll cage in the car as well. Fantastic. Yes, that's what I wanted. Right. I'm not going to make this crazy light death machine just yet, because I want... Okay. I don't want to run this with a stock gearbox. I also don't really want to take this car to A class. Okay, we're going to have to forego race tyres. I need a gearbox, basically. I'll stick stocks on it and see how much... Yeah. In case you don't know, this car has, from stock, a 3-speed transmission, which probably clocks out about 100. If we can only stick street tyres on it with the gearbox. This is all going wrong. I am not excited about any of this, although I am slightly excited about all of this. Okay, I kind of want more power. Can we just like stick a turbo in this or something? Maybe adding some weight will help it. Oh, supercharge it. Excellent, there we go. That pretty much kills our PI off though. Can we stick anything to lighten this car up? Nope, nothing. So, this is one of the most insane cars I've built in a long time. What we have is a Jeep CJ5 Renegade on street tyres with a Nissan V6 that's supercharged. I'm expecting a lot of death. Gotta be honest, my faith in this car has sort of dwindled from almost nothing to completely and utterly zilch. Before we go any further, we will do some tuning. I'll do that just to bring the gear ratios in, because I have an idea of where we're going to take this car. Jesus, we can... Should we raise it up to the... How far does that raise it up? I don't know whether to make it really tall or make it extremely... Well, it won't be extremely low, but... I mean, 16 inches, what's that? Yeah, it doesn't look too bad with 16 inches, so we'll go with that. Rear aero, yes. Quite a bit of that, thank you. And differential, fine. So, is that speed limiting the gearbox? Let's find out. Okay, so this car literally can only do 140. Can we get any more? 143. Okay, so that's about it, isn't it? Yep. Okay, never mind then. So, there we go. That is our Jeep. Right. Statistically, we have 363 horsepower, 281 foot-pound of torque, 2,331 pounds of weight, 52% of the weight over the rear end. It is still four-wheel drive. Let's see what happens when we take this car to a track. I'm not expecting fun. Okay, so we're better to take our weird Jeep oddity of superness than the Indianapolis Motor Speedway and the Grand Prix track. Oh dear. Right, this car is B class. What's on the starting grid? A lot of A class. Can we, like... No, we can't. Oh well, I guess we are going to have to put up or shut up. Here we go. With the Jeep. Oh dear, these are going to probably be the same cars from last time. That Nissan V6 bellowing from the Jeep. And launch! I knew I was going to get all of the launch from this car. Alright, it sounds magnificent. I can't wait to get to a corner. Or rather, I wish the corners would never ever come. Ooh, everyone's going to have an issue through this corner. I don't really want to make myself too far up the field, because otherwise it removes all of the fun. Right, here we go. Mustang braking. It actually isn't too terrible. I can obviously have fights with people as well. I can kick them in the face, because there's no doors. Right. I have no idea where this track goes, by the way. I literally just selected this track because I thought, sod it. Okay, straight line speed. None. I'm getting passed by a TVR. Ooh, on the brakes, which are apparently quite good. Yeah, I like this thing. I like it a lot. It's very stupid. It is, there's undoubtedly... probably one of the silliest things I've built. I don't usually... Like, usually when I come into these builds, I sort of have a rough idea of what I'm going to do with them. This was sort of like a fly-by-wire. I didn't realise I was going to be putting a supercharged Nissan engine into the Jeep. Gotta be honest, wasn't expecting to. The reason, by the way, I went with the Nissan, not only because it gave us slightly more PI to play with, I also went with the Nissan engine because... the BMW engine, if you don't use natural aspiration, has some very horrific issues with turbo lag. And I kind of was expecting to have to stick an aspiration on this car, so that's what we did. We're getting passed by literally everything in a straight line. On the plus side, I haven't fallen over yet, which is solid. This is good news. I love the sound. The sound is the best thing about this car. Ooh. Ah. Yeah, handling's not terrible, actually. It feels, ironically, a lot better to drive than that Porsche I drove last time out, because it's a lot lighter than that Porsche was. As weird as it is to say a Jeep is lighter than a Porsche, yes, then this one is lighter by quite a considerable margin, about 1,300 pounds or something like that. Can't remember how much this weighs. I think it's like 2,300 pounds or something. because that supercharger did add some weight. I was sort of trying to add more weight to this car to make it a little bit more controllable, because if you make it too lightweight, it's just not going to do anything. Speaking of not doing anything, I do kind of like the fact that we've essentially tumbled down the order. Because I have no straight line speed, and because these are all A-class cars, which I wasn't expecting, that wasn't intentional. For whatever reason, the games just decided to chuck me with them, and I was like, sure, why not? And also, it's in ascending order, so the faster A-class cars are towards the front of the pack. Oh my god, that's not what I wanted. Get out of my way. I've got to go meet John Cena. Right, the window wipers are not happy at these speeds. That Mercedes is coming back for some more. Blocking. Aha. I feel like, who was a blocker on Need for Speed Carbon? I can't remember. Was Neville a blocker? I think Neville was a blocker from the start. Yeah, he was a blocker, wasn't he? I remember. Not a very good one, but he was. Alright. Can the mighty, mighty Jeep Renegade go up towards the pack? We won't break through here because we're men. Excellent. Alright, I'm leaving the Shelby in the dust. I'm chasing an Aston Martin in my V6 Jeep. Right. Let's retry that. I had a bit too much confidence in the brakes there, if you couldn't tell. Oop, someone's had an issue. I've overtaken a Jaguar. Fantastic. Right. Oop. It's a Jeep thing, you wouldn't understand. Excellent. Right. We have the Aston. We're up into 7th place. Again, there's no way in God's green earth I'm winning this, but this is fantastic. Again, it's actually a good handling car as well, which is sort of not what I was expecting to say about it, but you know, I will take it. It's better because it's better than a standard CJ5 because it isn't trying to murder me. I would say it's quicker, but the stock CJ is surprisingly quick for what it is. So. And there goes the Infinity. Okay. I'm going to aim for 5th place. I think 5th place would be a generous place for this Jeep to end up. I think that Aston is closing in fast. Right. Indianapolis is a really weird track to race around. Again, I haven't been here for quite a long time, understandably. Oh. Right. Look at that. Beautiful. Speed. 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 There is some. As org. Yes. Him. Let's blip the shifts. And down into here. Get past the Jag. There we go. Oh. Heading towards the tire wall. Not the smartest thing in the world to do. Oh my goodness. There we go. Alright, we are running to 5th, which is good. That's where I wanted to be. Can I just say as well, this track at this particular time of day, really bloody hard to see where you're actually going. Not ideal. Not ideal. Not good. All of this is not very good. Right. There we go. On to the last straight for the second to last time, because we have to come down here again to end the lap. That's sort of how start-finish straights work. Do we have any chance at all of catching this group in front of us? I don't know. But what I will say is this Jeep, give it a go, actually. The Porsche I wasn't too sure on because it sort of had a few issues, because that was a serious build that I'd wanted to do for a while. This, however, yeah, it's solid. The Jeeps make surprisingly good cars. I would still say go for the Wagoneer, because the Wagoneer is a superb handling vehicle for what it is. But this CJ5, pretty darn good. So if you want to drive something a little bit weird, you're more than welcome to with the mighty Jeep CJ5. Now with 10% less def, which is ironic when you consider what engine it's got in it. Can I beat a Porsche? I can smash a Porsche. I assume he's just going to come right back through, but... well, he will definitely do now, considering I just went off. Alright. But yeah, this is... and to say I'm racing against A-class cars as well, this actually has turned out to be a pretty decent showing for the mighty Jeep CJ. Come from there. Alright, and now we must run towards the line. Let's see if we can hold on to 4th place. We might be able to, because the Panamera is quite a ways away, although he is catching... no, he's not. 4th place for the Renegade. I will take that, considering how horrifically this could have gone. I was not expecting goodness out of that vehicle, and we actually got like the fastest lap by quite a margin as well, so that is a bonus as well. So yep, overall with the Renegade, I am impressed at it not trying to kill me. In general terms, yeah, cool, solid, excellent. As we sort of see the RS6 was the car to take the lead on this one, which I can't say is really surprising considering the track we were on. Yeah, and we are going to level up. I won't have the D-Type, but I will have that, and I don't want that Peugeot either. There we go, got rid of the 2 more mods as well. Anyways, that is it for this race build. Thank you all very much for watching. Please do let me know if you want to see a particular car race built. Let me know, and I will do it. But until next time, friends, thank you all very much for watching, and farewell.
You see, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can't remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one for to give you no pain. La, la, la.